Hey guys, Ali Bayev here from OpenMat Mixed Martial Arts. We're going to take a look at a few escapes from modified Scarfhold, a version of side control. Here, where maybe Kyle switched his hips and he's controlling me here. Number one, I don't want him to control this arm. If he pulls up on this arm, now my escapes get a little more challenging. So if he's in side control, here we work to get our frames. As he switches his hips, I want to get that elbow low. I'm actively pushing his hip away. I'm keeping pressure, pushing him down my hips. Now, there are a number of escapes. We can use some of our basic escapes, so we're going to look at those first, but then we're going to look at some higher percentage escapes that I like and are kind of my go-to. So the first escape here, just like our basic escape, we're going to bring our feet to the side, so that we're going to bring our feet to the left if we want to bridge over our right shoulder. We're going to give a big bridge and we're going to shrimp out. We're shrimping out in order to get this knee inside, and now we're going to, if Kyle stays here, he's going to kind of get knocked over as we reguard. Now, if you've been here and you've been with someone who's tight in this position, you know it's kind of hard to get enough space. If Kyle's hitting my hip with his elbow here, then when I bring my feet to the side, I try to shrimp, sometimes I have enough space to get in there. But often it's not quite enough here. What am I going to do? I could try to shrimp again, but now I'm just kind of racing with him. He's going to catch up to me eventually. So from here, when I get out a little bit, I'm going to kick this leg, I'm going to pendulum this leg down to get up to my elbow. Once I'm out on my elbow, now I'm going to have space, almost like I'm standing in base. I'm going to have space to get this, get my hips out, and then get this knee up here. One more time. We're here. My first option, feet to the side, big bridge, and shrimp out. And again, if Kyle stays here, he might get knocked over, or I can arm bar him. Yeah? And that happens and it works, but the better he is, the more tight he's going to be, pinning his elbow to his hip, making it hard for my hips to create a lot of space. My elbows are in good position. I move my feet to the side, big bridge, come out, try to get that knee in. If I can, great. If he's a little too tight and I can't quite get enough space, I'm going to kick down to get up to this elbow here. From here, I have the space to get this knee in, and now I'm back in a good guard position, ready to start getting on the offense again. The escape that I prefer the most here is to try not to let this, what I don't want is Kyle to come back to side control and cross-face me, because the cross-face can really, really make life unpleasant. So if he's here, I'm going to try to grab this wrist. Now I don't want to extend too much because he's got lots of attacks he can take on that. But when I grab this wrist, it's the priority. The reason I'm grabbing it is because if he does come back to side control, I don't want him to be able to grab it, or cross-face me rather. But I'm not just stopping as I grab. As soon as I grab, again, my feet come to the side, and now I'm going to bridge up and come up to my knees here. From here, even if he tries to attack me in turtle, it's hard for him. I mean, I got to be careful he doesn't isolate that arm with his legs, but it's hard for him to control me without that arm. And now I can sit back to guard, or I can think about starting to attack him. So one more time. We're here. Let's come to side one first. We're here. Maybe I'm giving a lot of pressure. He decides to switch. I want to control that, make sure he doesn't get back to a crossface. Feet come to the side. I bridge up, come to my knees, and now if he doesn't really adjust his position, he's in pretty weak balance. So a few simple escapes. We're going to look in the next video at a few more advanced escapes, but the last one for sure is my favorite. And you know, as we at the beginner level, all you really got to focus on is basic side control. Person's facing down, both knees on the ground. But of course, as you get to the intermediate level, they start switching their hips all over the place. You need to know how to escape both modified Scarfhold and reverse Scarfhold. So I'm Ali Bayev, we're OpenMat Mixed Martial Arts. Got an awesome 30-day free trial. Love to have you come try us out. Give us a shout at 647-269-8466 or shoot us an email at classes@openmat.ca. We'll see you on the mats.